What is going on, snipers? Naeem Al-Abaidi here. Hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day today. Let's go ahead and dive right into our daily, nightly live stream here. If you guys are watching this after it's already published, feel free to use the 1.25x speed in the comments below or in the little settings bar. And once again, I do get a ton of comments saying, oh, why are you interacting with people? Just get straight to the point. We actually post a video in the daytime that's almost like a tightened up version of what we're going to talk about, but typically things change because of the crypto market. So tonight we're going to be talking about entry points, guys. So anyways, hopefully you're watching this live. If not, that's fine. Tune into our next live stream or just understand the fact that this is going to be a long video. So let's go ahead and just kind of dive into what we're going to be talking about today, which is primarily going to be XRP and looking at what is happening here with XRP. Pretty much what we're seeing right now is some clear support levels forming. We're seeing this channel form up top here, and if you look at this right here, you can see you've got this clear support right around 12,392 satoshis, where we're finding resistance right around 17,494 satoshis. So is it a good time to buy Ripple? Let me kind of get in on that just a little bit here. So pretty much what I would say right now with Ripple is you want to watch all indicators that you can right now because of the fact that we saw this huge price increase. If you guys look here, you can see we are under the EMA. If you see here, we're overlapping under the EMA, overlapping, and then we went over right over here. Now, being the fact that we did go over the EMA, obviously once you're over, if you guys don't know, the EMA is the exponential moving average. Once you go over the EMA, there is a possibility that prices are going to start increasing. However, RSI under 70, volume low, that's what indicates to me that this price is going to start seeing some upward price movement. What I like about this is it is an ascending triangle. So if you guys don't know what an ascending triangle looks like, let me go ahead and show you exactly what this represents here, because this right here can help you so much when determining price patterns. So you can see this slant right here ascending upwards, and we're currently approaching the end of this triangle. So I would be interested to see where is the breakout going to occur for Ripple. Is it a good buy right now? I think so. The reason I say that is Ripple is a coin that has historically set some pretty significant support levels at different areas. Right here it was around 700 or 7,139 satoshis, and then right over here we found some support right around 4,107 satoshis, and then down here we saw some very consistent price patterns here, which was hovering around 2,964 satoshis. Who wishes they could buy Ripple at that time? Wouldn't that be awesome? Let's check out the live chat here, see what is going on. Okay, there you go. I disabled it. Let me re-enable the live chat. Bam, that is backing up. Go ahead and talk. You guys can talk now. All right, sorry about that. I had that disabled for a second there, but yes, that's pretty much what's happening with XRP right now. Ethan Zoller said finally. Sorry, Ethan. Wing FN, yo, what up, Coach K? Good to have you. What's up, Jim B? We're back. Wing FN said Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year, guys. Wow, I never even got the chance to tell you guys Happy New Year. Enjoy your 2018. It's going to be a big year for cryptocurrency. It's going to be a big year for Bitcoin. It's going to be a big year for Ethereum. And then especially Ripple. I mean, you can see Ripple's price is just taking this turn, making this one of the most valuable coins on the total market cap. If you guys look at Ripple, it's number 2 in coin market cap, which is amazing, being that it was around number 7 for a very long time, slowly heading its way up. So let's see who's here right here. Kevin Yang, Dave McCardo, good to have you. Wade Miller, good to have you here. Let's see who else is here. Let's give some shout outs. We got Ethan Zoller in the house, Jim B. He said, so we're going to talk about this XVG Gong Show? Should we talk about XVG? Absolutely. Jason May said green screen. Yes, it is a green screen. What wallet to use for Ripple? That's a good question. I would say use a wallet. I mean, for me personally, I just keep it in the exchange. I know that's not the safest thing to do, but what could you do, right? You can always use the Discord though and ask if you guys want a better understanding of that. Julio Torres says, whoa, I'm late. No, You're early, brother. Happy New Year, guys. The Truth. Happy New Year, Khalid. Lee. He said farts. Hello from South Korea. Good to have you from South Korea, Samuel. So let's take some requests, guys. Which coins do you guys want to look at? Let's go ahead and take some requests. We're going to be giving away a book today, being that it is, or maybe multiple books here. I do have a couple copies of The Internet of Money that I'd love to send out to some of you guys to educate yourself a little bit further in Bitcoin, cryptocurrency in general. Somebody said, I have you on the smart TV, 52 inches of education. That is awesome, Steven. All right, Verge. Everybody wants to look at Verge. Dave McCardo said Verge. Me Like Coin said Verge. Wade Miller said Verge. Al Siri said Verge. Oh my gosh. Everybody wants to do Verge. Wade Miller said Verge, LOL. All right, guys. We'll do Verge here. Let's pop up Verge and look at how Verge looks in today's coin market. XVG BTC, we're looking at the Satoshi value. Actually, I don't need to reach that far. I got my mechanical keyboard here. So we did break out of this pattern here, guys. I did indicate this a couple days ago that if we did break out of this, that it was a perfect time to buy. So if you guys would have purchased right here, you would have been in a profit. Now we're seeing some clear support levels right here around 1,014 Satoshis. We're seeing some clear resistance right around 1,692 Satoshis. Now, this is an interesting chart here, guys. What you find here, let me just validate that this is correct here, just to ensure this is the right pattern. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up Trading 101. Let's pull up our guide here and see what we're finding. Somebody said, where do you see that guide? This is our Discord. This is a free resource that we have available. So yeah, the link is in the description if you want to download that. But let's go ahead and actually compare this to some of these charts here. I'm going to do more of a in-depth comparison. I think it'll be easier for you guys to understand these type of comparisons. But check this out, guys. This right here is a reverse head and shoulders, but this isn't a reverse head and shoulders. And I'll tell you exactly why. We're not coming from a downtrend. I had somebody ask me this before. They said, is this considered a inverse head and shoulders? So yes, there is a neckline. It looks like there's a neckline. It does look like there's a head. It does look like there's two shoulders, but it's coming from an uptrend, not a downtrend. So this would not be constituted as an inverse head and shoulders. I want to make that clear to you guys, because a lot of you guys get confused when looking at these charts. You guys just look for certain aspects of it, but you have to look at all aspects of it because it all matters. Being that we are coming from an uptrend, this is not signifying a inverse head and shoulders. So he said, is that a double top? Well, I don't think we even have double top here, do we? Yes, we do. Does that look like a double top to you? Let's go ahead and pull this up. Yeah, 100%. I could actually see this. So let's read this definition out. The double top is a frequent price formulation at the end of a bull market. It appears as two consecutive peaks of approximately the same price on a price versus time chart of a market. The two peaks are separated by a minimum in price, a valley. This certainly does look like a double top. 100%. Good call there. Did not even think about that. So if you guys don't know what a double top is, it's pretty much where you hit the top. It's like a double bottom, but at the top. And you can see RSI did shoot over 70 at its first top, but then this RSI did not shoot over 70, which does indicate lower price movements. This was more overbought than it was here. Now this could certainly start heading down. Here's what I would say, guys. This is a critical moment for Verge. Let me make this clear. So how do you play a double top? So pretty much this is what you want to look for right now. If we break these support levels right here, so 1,306 Satoshis, and if you're looking to day trade this, right, I would set up a stop loss right over here if you're already at a profit. And I would actually do this if I was day trading. Set up a stop loss right here around 1,268 Satoshis to ensure if it does start bottoming out and reversing, you'll be safe and good to go. Check this out. I also notice here EMA is pointing down. Look at the EMA. EMA is pointing down as if this was a arrow and you look at this as an arrow, it is pointing downwards now. So this could certainly be the start to a reversal. Interesting to see that with XVG. I wasn't expecting that, but we'll see how this goes. So what I would say at this point, be very cautious at the price point. If it does start going down past this bottom support level, we can certainly see prices starting to consolidate and correct itself. I mean, the EMA is pointing downwards. RSI is looking good, but we do see a lot of sell volume here. So if this does turn into a sell wall and we see higher sell volume, this could end up being a little bit disappointing for Verge. So let's go ahead and pull up our chat here. Somebody said take profits on Lumens or hold. Good question. Nick Doan said do analysis on Stellar, and then this guy said hodl on Looms, hodl on Looms. So we're definitely gonna have to look at Stellar Lumens, being that we just got almost 3 requests just for the same coin. So we'll do that in just a second here. We'll pull up Stellar. What I'm actually doing from now on, I'm actually gonna be taking notes of all of these coins so I don't forget which coins to look at. And that's going to help you guys as well, so that you guys get all of your requests in. But I do want to look at the chat really quick. Reverend KY said F paying taxes on coins. Yes, so 2018, guys, it's 2018. What that means now is tax laws have changed, and now you have to pay taxes on each coin trade. So not only do you have to pay taxes when withdrawing into fiat currencies and liquidating your funds, but now you have to pay taxes on each coin-to-coin trade, Bitcoin to Litecoin, Litecoin to Ripple, and so forth. And the reason they're doing that is because now they can take advantage of our short-term capital gains, which we weren't paying prior to 2018. So now we do have to pay these short-term capital gain taxes, and the government always wants to get you, right? Just bends you right over. Uncle Ben just wants to get it, right? But that is true. How much of that is going to happen? I don't know. Who's going to track it, right? I'm just saying. Once again, this is not legal advice. Consult your own financial advisor for that. Somebody said Coinbase is no longer number 190. Binance and XRP traffic. Interesting, Stuart. Let's go ahead and pull up Ripple. If you guys don't know, you can pull up the coin market cap. Look at markets. Wow, look at that. Binance number 2, right under BitThumb for XRP, which is interesting because this BitThumb right here is a Korean exchange, since it's the KRW. So the top 3, 2 of them are Korean exchanges, and then you got Binance, which actually passed Bittrex. Binance has seen a lot of growth, guys, over the past couple of days. If you guys don't have a Binance account, I would highly recommend it. It's definitely one of my favorite exchanges to use. Let me go ahead and add this to my notes here. So yes, Ripple is being purchased a lot through Binance. So let's take some more questions, guys. In between, instead of always doing requests, we can do some questions here. Let's go ahead and see what you guys have. Somebody said, do POET or Ray blocks? Julio Torres, I actually plan to do a full-on video for Ray blocks. I really like the coin. I really like the concept. I actually had a conversation with somebody in our Patreon chat on Discord about it, and she was just explaining to me the technology about Ray blocks, and that's really where I got introduced, and I was just fascinated by the speed of the transactions. They're trying to match up with MasterCard and American Express and Visa. If you guys don't know, Visa, MasterCard, and American Express can process over 6,000 transactions per second, and now we're seeing, you know, what is it called? Ray blocks coming out with 7,000 transactions per second, which is insanely faster than where Bitcoin is at right now. So it's definitely interesting technology. It doesn't use blockchain. It uses its own type of technology, and it's very interesting to say that, at least. Somebody said, Steven, wait, you can vote on Binance right now to get Ray blocks on Binance. You can vote on finance. Okay, awesome. What's the deal with Wraith being postponed? Good question, George. So this is the 4th time that Wraith has been postponed. Here's what I do want to tell you guys. You have to give software developers a little bit of grace in this type of market because things are so new. a lot of people, they almost like feel as if these teams that are working on these coins and these ICOs are just full of capabilities and full of knowledge and know how to fix every single problem. But that's not the case in the crypto market world, in the cryptocurrency world, because this is new technology, guys. They don't have anything to look back on. My mentor taught me this at one point in my life. He said, Naeem, understand this. If you're the first at anything, then you never have somebody to look back upon to see what mistakes were made in order for you to not make those similar mistakes. And I was actually watching a podcast. It was an interview with Tom, the founder of MySpace, and he talks about watching Mark Zuckerberg literally take over Facebook and literally monopolize the industry with Facebook, and it totally overturned MySpace and turned it into one of the least visited websites, where at one point it was taking over 10% of all online traffic. And it's because, and Tom said this in an interview, he said, literally, I had no idea how to fix problems that we encountered because it was never done before. So I think you have to give people grace, especially in this type of industry. I have a friend of mine that just had an ICO as well, and he's expressed to me how, you know, his team has been working day in and day out just to complete the ICO in a successful manner. So thank you, Bill Me, for the super chat, brother. He said, BNB tokens to the moon. Happy New Year's. Cheers to you, brother. Happy New Year's. Where's your quantum breakout, dude? What do you mean, T-Cell? What's with the music in the background? Is it annoying or is it pretty good? Let me know. Somebody said XLM will replace Ethereum. I think, just to address this redemption, I think EOS is a fair shot at replacing Ethereum. If you guys don't know about EOS, it's almost like the Ethereum on steroids. And we'll talk more about that. I think I'm going to make a full video on that. George said, Enta Habibi. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Shukran. Jazinen. Crypto Cody, thank you for the super chat, brother. He said, XRP to the moon. I predict it will hit $100 by this time next year. That's a very optimistic prediction, Crypto Cody. However, I don't mind optimism. There's nothing wrong with it. I like being a realist, not an optimist or a pessimist, but being real and logical and informative. So we're going to go ahead and look at Stellar in just a sec, guys. The Mike Law says, you think Stellar will go on a little dip? I was going to buy some, then the price rocketed. Jason Mays said, so-so on the music. Carlos said, yes, it's annoying. Al-Siri said, yes, but in the crypto world, there are so many people trying to make money through scam coins. Having no transparency in their work or updates creates an environment with no trust. I agree 100%, Al-Siri. But there's also that fine line with understanding the fact that if we knew who Bitcoin's... Happy New Year's to you too, Larson. Thank you, brother. If we knew Satoshi Nakamoto, guess how they actually, you know, it's funny. This is a funny story. So they actually found Satoshi Nakamoto. If you guys don't know, Satoshi started Bitcoin. They actually found him in some like apartment. I don't know where it was. I think it was in East Asia. And they raided his apartment, but it ended up not being the actual Satoshi Nakamoto, but they raided the apartment, had him in handcuffs. So you kind of put it in a perspective. You're like, well, is that how they're going to treat the founder of this whole new technology, this innovator, this creationist, this entrepreneur, this, you know, are they going to treat him like that and raid his house and pull guns out on him? Is like, if that was the Satoshi Nakamoto, is that how you're going to treat him? So it's almost like there's a certain extent of privacy that you kind of want in this market, being that there's so little regulations, in my opinion. And that's something that my friend Yazan has shared with me and expressed with me. He said that in this market, it's such... He said he was having so much trouble finding a lawyer just to help him with his ICO because of the lack of knowledge lawyers have in today's, you know, jurisdiction system or judicial system. You know, there's not really that much knowledge on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and tax laws and things of that nature. And you know, he actually said that his lawyer ended up recommending that he had his ICO in the United States, when in fact what he found out from his friend that had an ICO, that it was a lot smarter to actually keep all of the funds in a bank in Sweden, because they actually have a crypto bank where taxes are a lot less. So it's a very open market, guys. I agree there are a lot of scams, and that's why you have to be careful. Do your due diligence. That's why we have this strong community here to help you guys with that, so you guys have different perspectives to look for. Nurmal said, do ETH. We will go ahead and look at ETH's chart as well. And then we have a new super chat from Naodi. Thank you so much, Naodi. What do you think about BTCD become Komodo? I am not as familiar with BTCD, Bitcoin Dark, so I don't look too much into these. I'm guessing this was a fork of Bitcoin, which is interesting because there's so many forks. But I do have some stake in Komodo. So if you're to ask me what about Komodo, I actually see Komodo as a potential stock. I said stock pick. I have a stock background, traditional marketing background. That's how I know charts and stuff. So sorry if I say stocks. But with Komodo as a coin, what I'll tell you is this. I think it's extremely undervalued, being, you know, the type of technology that they offer. If we pull up Komodo's chart, you can actually see here what we'll look for. I actually was planning to put in another position soon. But what I like about this chart is you see this very stable support level here. It is declining just a little bit. We'll go ahead and clear all of these symbols so that you guys can have a better understanding of what's popping here with Komodo. But in reality, we're finding true support right around 52,000 Satoshis. And then we're finding some resistance right around 84,000 Satoshis. And this is really the channel that we're watching. Now, what I like about a channel like this is we don't see huge run-ups. Obviously, there was this minor run-up. Nothing crazy like what you saw with Verge, right? When you look at Verge's run-up, you see that it had this huge run-up. But then you pull up a coin like KMD, which is Komodo, and you don't see as sharp of a run-up. And not only that, we are forming some clear support. What I like is it reminds me of Ripple. And what I mean by that is you see these price levels are extremely stabilized, and when you pull up Ripple's chart, it's very similar as it had this extreme stability over time, now seeing these price increases. And I very well can see Komodo following Bitcoin's or Ripple's path. If you see here, Ripple not only broke out once, but broke out once, twice, 3 times after forming these support channels. And you pull up Komodo, we only have 1 breakout so far. So this could turn into multiple breakouts. So is this in my portfolio for 2018? 100%. I have a stake in Komodo. And if you are a Patreon, then you guys know that I have that. I think. A lot of you guys haven't gotten, I mean, we haven't started any of the rewards, by the way. We haven't started the email alerts yet. That's all going to be in the first week of January. But when I refer to Patreons, I'm talking about the Patreon chat that I sometimes blurt stuff out in. Because I'm typically there talking to you guys. But those email alerts are coming soon. I just talked to my web designer, and he says that the email alerts are coming together. We're setting up some cross-platform systems to ensure that it is as proper as possible and it is as efficient as possible. So we'll have that out to you guys pretty soon. So let's go ahead and look at this coin for Stellar and check out Stellar. Is it a good time to hold Stellar? Is it a good time to sell? Let's go ahead and pull this up once again. No financial advice here. Thank you so much, Abhishek Shagal. He says, recently stumbled upon your channel and love it. Thank you so much, brother. I truly appreciate that. We got a super chat donation here. Thank you, Mr. Siegel. Naeem, what's up, brother? Happy 2018. Thank you, Brendan. Happy 2018 to you, brother. Thank you, man. Naeem was trying to interview the Antichrist then, McAfee. Stuart H. Somebody said XRP and XLM are kind of competing in broad sense. Not saying there will be a clear winner, but which one do you think has a better chance of dominating? I think they're both very different coins, Abi. And what I mean by that is when you look at Stellar, obviously the founder of Stellar founded Ripple, and then he forked Ripple into Stellar because he had a different vision than what Ripple was leading towards, which was a bank niche market. And now you see him innovating, creating his own version, and he's truly enjoying it. Do I think prices are going to follow Ripple? 100%. Why wouldn't they? Same technology, same coin, same blockchain. What I like about it is he did not, and tell me this, guys. I want you to tell me this in the chat. Like, do you agree with me on this? Let's see here. What do we got? 530 viewers. Each and every one of you guys. I got the chat pulled up here. Do you agree that the way that Stellar, the founder of Stellar, which was the founder of Ripple, did the fork with Stellar, was way better than the way that Bitcoin Cash forked from Bitcoin and created this huge debate and this huge, you know, this huge issue, I guess you can say. Would you guys agree with me that the way Stellar did it was so much more streamlined because it was unnoticeable? You know, he didn't bash anything about Ripple. He just went out, did it, followed his passion, followed his vision, and done deal. Leo said yes, classy as F. Chris White said yes. Fizar said yes. John Bishop said yes. Wing FN1 said yes. Coach K said definitely. The Shneek said yeah. Happy New Year's, Girard Haran. Thank you, brother. Keybert said hell yeah. George said Keybert interesting. I don't know what that meant. Harmon said yes. Tito said yes. Crystal Ball said yes. God yes. Jonathan said God yes. Awesome, guys. So here's the thing. Kate Fativa said yes. So I agree 100%. I think that's how forks should be done. And that's why we're seeing Stellar succeed. We're seeing Stellar follow Ripple. It's because he did it right. Not only that, not only did he start Ripple, he actually started, or I think he was a co-founder of MTGOX, which was at one point one of the largest exchanges. Back when I got into Bitcoin around 2010, Mt. Gox was one of the largest Bitcoin exchanges around that time. I think it come out a little bit afterwards. Now, what's interesting about that is Mt. Gox isn't around anymore. That's for sure. However, it was a very successful company, and I can truly see Stellar being just as successful. We got a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Steve Okuzad. Thank you, brother. I like your profile picture. Says stay focused. But really, thank you, man. 20 bucks, that means a lot, man. He says, DigiByte is about to trend on a line that it trend from March to May breakout, then followed from August to October before following. Have an opinion on that? Hope what I wrote makes sense. Yes, it does make 100% sense. I understand it. I'm going to put this in my list here. So we're going to look at DGB in just a second. But first, we're going to look at Stellar. I know we had a previous question about Stellar. And then we'll look at DGB and the trend lines that you're referring to, Mr. Kuzad. Once again, thank you for the super chat, brother, and we'll check that out right now. Grant said, why is MTGOX not around anymore, being that it was one of the biggest? Oh, man. Type in MTGOX on Google. Check this out here. Mt. Gox was a Bitcoin exchange based in Tokyo, Japan, launched in July 2010. By 2013 and into 2014, it was handling over 70% of all Bitcoin transactions worldwide, as the largest Bitcoin intermediary, the world's leading Bitcoin area here. In February 2014, Mt. Gox suspended trading, closed this website and exchange services, and filed for bankruptcy protection from creditors. In April 2014, the company began liquidation proceedings. Mt. Gox announced that approximately 850,000 Bitcoins belonging to customers in the company were missing and likely stolen, an amount valued at more than $450 million at the time. Guys, what is 850,000 Bitcoins valued at right now? Let's pull up a calculator here and see. So right now, if we were to value each Bitcoin, let's say at 12,000 to be conservative, right? $12,000 for each Bitcoin. $10.2 billion lost and stolen. Isn't that insane? Yes or no? Is that insane or what? Is this entertaining, by the way? Are you guys enjoying this live stream? Are you guys enjoying the first hours of your January of 2018, January 1st? This is the first couple of hours of 2018 for some of you. If you're in the West Coast, then you're still watching Mariah Carey sing, hoping that that ball falls off. Well, the ball already dropped in New York. I guess they do fireworks in LA, right? Webster said, you rock, but music is opinionable. Julio Torres said yes. Ryan Creasy. I like that last name, man. That sounds pretty legit. He said yes. Of course. Mikey Likes Music said, what is happening to Ripple? Can't Stop said, I prefer no music. Is the music that loud? It's not that loud, guys. It should be fine, right? I just want to give you guys something to listen to on the quiet times. Can you do super chat on iOS, aka an iPad? I am not sure. I really have no idea, man. But yes. Hopefully I can see your chat. Need to find some of that lost Bitcoin, Amanda Johnson. Hey, if you want to come with me, we can go to the dumpster. There's actually a hard drive that has like 12,500 in there. We'll go looking for it. You know, a guy actually went to a dumpster like recently when valuations were just going through the roof because he had all of his Bitcoin there. And he went there and he was like, I will pay as much as it takes to just find this hard drive. And they're like, well, if you really did, and they showed him what it would cost, and he was like, I don't know if I can do that. But Amanda, if you want to go, let me know. We'll have to take a whole team with us. We'll take all of the snipers with us. How about that? All the spotters and above on our Discord. You missed us tanking XVG. Hopefully it didn't tank right away. Perfect volume on the music. Don't change it. Yeah, I know what that happens when I do that. Everybody gets critical of me. Let's go ahead and look at XLM BTC, guys. Stop procrastinating here. Stop procrastinating, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm procrastinating. So, what do you see here? You see some clear support levels. This is what I love about Stellar. That's why I made a trade recently. 2,300 Satoshis, 2,814 Satoshis. It broke out here. I love to buy coins at a breakout. Why do I like to buy at a breakout? Because at a breakout, you have confirmation that it has broken. RSI is well over 70, so we are hitting levels of over purchase. We are seeing the EMA point completely upwards. I expect this price to continue to rise. Why do I expect it to continue to rise? Well, check this out, guys. You see this EMA here? Let me teach you all something. So, one thing you can do with the EMA is act as if the EMA is a arrow, and whatever the arrow is pointing at is where the price is headed. So, you guys remember when I always talk about you can always predict price movement, you can never predict price magnitude? Say yes on the chat if you guys remember me saying that. Mariah said I missed the deer background. I'll just Photoshop a deer behind me now. I can do any type. I can do a moving deer background now that I have a green screen. I can do whatever type of background. What do you guys want to see? You guys want to see a flying Bitcoin? Should I wear a Bitcoin on my head? Should I do something? Julio Torres said yes. Mikey said no. Well, Mikey, you obviously haven't been around, brother. Jim B said yes, sir. Amanda Johnson said yep. Amanda was like, yep. I'm still waiting for that Bitcoin. Mike Taylor said yes. Alright, guys, so you obviously have seen that. Let me Scrooge McDuck's coin vault. What the heck? Yes, Honey Badger. What's up, Chris? Good to have you on here. Mariah said more deer. Could I see a flying Naeem? Alright, guys, let's focus here. Let's focus. So, when you see an EMA, let me teach you guys something too. By the way, what you really want to do is double click this EMA and then make this thick so you can actually see it. Now, when you see the EMA, follow the EMA. It stands for Exponential Moving Average, and it's one of my favorite indicators, along with the RSI, along with the volume. There's a lot of other indicators, Fibonacci retracement, MACD. I mean, there's so many different indicators that we can go through it for days and days and days. But what I'm planning to do is go through a different indicator every week throughout these live streams, because it does take some time to hone in on these skills. I want you guys to focus in on these skills more than anything. So, starting within next week, we will introduce new indicators. I'll probably do MACD or maybe something a little bit more common. So I'll start with the common ones so that you guys can have a better understanding. And we'll continuously go through all of this over and over again to ensure you guys have a full understanding. But what we're seeing here with Stellar, guys, obviously it's formed this channel. EMA is pointing completely upwards. You're seeing the candlesticks bouncing completely on top of the EMA. I mean, prices are headed up, guys. I mean, we haven't seen much of a run-up with Stellar as much as we've seen with Ripple, so I think we can certainly start seeing a lot more of that in the next coming days. So, let's go ahead and pull up DGB. We had that super chat request, guys. So, DigiByte. What is going on with DigiByte? I know you'd mentioned a couple things from our previous, previous trend levels. So, we will look at the 1 day first of all with DigiByte. So, very similar to how Bitcoin kind of started off with its early phases. You saw these little run-ups followed by some consolidation. And why do I only see my EMA? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I need to go back to a Mac, guys. Let's go ahead and reset chart. Okay. Well, I guess you don't want to work then, huh? Alright guys, well that's it for today. I'm just kidding. Let's try to get this chart working. What just happened? Okay, I've never experienced that with this chart. Maybe we can reset it and see what happens here. Do you guys know? Do we have any technical support here? There you go. So let's do DGB BTC. I bet you there's a Mac versus Windows comment somewhere here. J Minadio. I am using TradingView. The link is in the description below. Ryan Creasy said Mac is whack. Come on, man. You gotta hate on the Mac. You seriously gotta hate on the Mac? We're gonna take some Discord requests too, guys. I'm gonna set up the Discord. If you guys don't know, I do want to mention this. We do have this free tool open for you guys. It's actually something that we created, the admin team and I, for everybody in this community to actually go here and learn and engage with the community. I did a couple one-on-one chats today. If you guys go here, you can talk about any coin you want. But more importantly, if you go here to tools and go to Trading 101, you can actually see all the chart graphs that we're posting here. It's a basic intermediate course. If you go to helpful reads, you can see my favorite books. This really does matter, especially when you're investing. You want to know what you're investing in. And then if you go to resources, I don't know why I moved that. Oh yeah, it's under resources now. I'm going to actually move that back up here. So under resources, you can actually see all the charts I use as well. So I know a lot of you guys have asked about that in the past. That right there will help you. But one thing I will mention, guys, what we're seeing right now is a exchange called Binance starting to truly take over. I mean, this is actually Binance right over here. If you guys don't have this, I will go ahead and put that in the chat here. But I would highly recommend getting into, or actually, the game Zombie said was timed out by Coach K for 300 seconds. I would highly recommend starting to use Binance. It's an up-and-coming exchange, and a lot of people are utilizing it as it is truly a helpful exchange because you can use their BNB tokens, which eliminate a lot of the fees that you typically see with most exchanges. So I'll put that in the description here too, so you guys can see that. But we did get a super chat. I do want to say thank you so much, Brandon, for the super chat. Let's go ahead and look at your question. What Fibo indicator can you use, and can I see it? New Dude's video on the channel had a great one, and I want it with the layered colors. Yeah, what I can do for you, Brandon, actually, if you want me to get you in touch with what was his name, our content creator that was on our channel, I can definitely do that, and then he can actually give you the exact indicator so that you can have that. So I'll actually put that in my notes, Brandon, and then if you can message me on Discord, I'll get you that sent to you, brother. So I'll do Brandon H Fibo indicator. I'll just copy messages. So we can talk about that afterwards. I don't want to go too much into. I don't think everybody in the stream wants to see that. I know we have a lot of newer people here, but message me on Discord, brother, and I'll definitely get on and help you out with that. Music is loud in mix. Is it that loud? Music is classy AF now. That is awesome. You're welcome, Brandon. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Didn't realize how much I had in BTC and accidentally bought 3,000 of BNB tokens. That's not good. You never want to accidentally buy anything. I mean, whether that's a car or a couch. Anybody here ever accidentally bought anything? And if you did, what did you buy accidentally? Put in the chat right now. Maybe you bought a timeshare on accident. That might not be that fun, huh? More thoughts on Ripple. Your title says Ripple. I think Ripple over 2018 is going to act as a hedge against Bitcoin. And I know that's a bold statement. If you guys don't know what a hedge is, I'll show you what a hedge is. So a hedge is something that acts in an inverse correlation to something else. Or the formal definition is a hedge is an investment position intended to offset potential losses or gains that may be incurred by a companion investment. So I think Bitcoin has seen a huge run up in 2017. Here's my perspective. 2017 was the year for Bitcoin. 2018 is going to be the year for altcoins. And that's my perspective, and I think Ripple is going to take charge in that. I think Ethereum is going to do it very well. I think NEM is going to do very well. I did a video today on my top picks, part of my portfolio. I have over 20 plus altcoins in my portfolio coming into 2018. I will be sharing my trade alerts because I'm going to constantly be switching coins now that I have so much diversity and my assets are allocated quite vastly right now, more than it ever has been. And I will be updating you guys on that as much as possible on the channel. The ones that will definitely get it are the Patreons, because I'm going to be setting up trade alerts for them. So if you guys are not a Patreon, you want trade alerts, there's a link in the description for that. But I'm going to be setting up a lot more trades and a lot more stop losses now that I am diversified as much as I am. I've got holdings in Stellar. I see a lot in Stellar over 2018. Neo, I feel like it hasn't seen much of a run up. I think Neo could really start prospering. Quantum, Rayblocks has been doing just enormously good over the past 7 days, over 349%. Tron has done an amazing job as well, as you guys know. Verge is down right now. Looks like it just crashed. So check this out. We just talked about this right now. Watch this, guys. Check this out. Look what happened to Verge. Look what happened to Verge. Wow. Look at that. Negative price movement. Negative price movement. We're still going down. Remember we pointed this EMA down? Look at that. It's going down. Guys, if it tests this support level, it might be a good time to get out. Just saying, because we saw a double top that was called earlier. So, anyways, that's what I'm thinking. There's a ton of other coin. OMG, I talked about that. BitShares. One of my favorites. If you ask me, somebody asked me on the chat right now, Naeem, what's your favorite coin? What are you most optimistic about today? I mean, that changes, to be honest with you, because I learn about new things. Kubli said, what about Litecoin? I've been trying to stay away. I think Litecoin is Bitcoin's little brother. I mean, it follows Bitcoin. So when I talk about Bitcoin, I'm also talking about Litecoin. How about that? Obviously, it's a little bit more advanced technology, but not as advanced as coins like, you know, Dash and certain other coins. You're not sad that Ripple will try to attack Bitcoin during critical moments? I'm not sad about anything, guys. I mean, who here really gets sad? I mean, if you get sad about the market, I mean, why are you attaching your emotions to the market? You shouldn't be sad about anything. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a market, in my opinion, you should be here to make money. For real, right? We got bills to pay. You guys have kids. Some of you guys have children. Some of you guys have, you know, elderly parents in your life, grandparents that you guys want to take care of. Maybe you want to pay off your mortgage, pay off your student loans. Who here needs to pay off student loans? Who here has the highest student loans? Post it right now. Who here has the highest student loans? If you think you have the highest student loan, post your amount right now. Let's see who has the highest student loans here. Somebody said, Naeem likes XRP. I do like XRP. Thoughts on Monero? Great privacy coin. I think Verge and Monero can definitely see some competition. As long as this Wraith protocol comes out. I mean, this Wraith thing is taking way too long in my opinion. Somebody said 180,000. 110,000? Amanda? Come on. What are you doing? F Google said 200,000. Alright, that's insane. Are you a doctor? Matthew, 180,000. You went to medical school? 35,000, Keybert? Kazim said 65,000, 8,000. Oh man. Me Like Coin says, oh man, I don't even want to talk about student loans. Don't bring that one up. That's why I'm on YouTube right now. I'm trying to get my head out of that. 40,000, Walter Carrillo. Man. Probably not the highest LMFAO. Still need to pay it though. 1 million, Steven. Okay, that I don't. That's ridiculous. I mean, unless you have like 16 PhDs and you paid for all of them, you probably would have gotten a scholarship if you had that many. Swimming Buddy said 80,000. Interesting. Well, whoever's saying the truth here is who I'm speaking to. Amanda said Pepperdine. Oh man, life stacked on 88. So obviously you guys have things you want to pay off. So that's what I focus on. I'm not emotionally attached. Here's something my mentor taught me. If you guys want something that will really help you with trading, don't get emotionally attached to your trades. Be completely logical and unemotional about your trades. Therefore, creating a pattern of success, whereas you have 3 things in mind. If you're writing this down, number 1, what is your buying price? Number 2, where do you plan to take profits? And number 3, how much are you willing to lose? Where are you going to set up your stop losses? Before you make a trade, if you don't have those 3 things in place, it tells me that you are unprepared to trade. Unless you just feel good and you've done good just trading off of feelings, then continue to do whatever works for you, huh? This isn't financial advice. This is just my perspective on the market. And once again, somebody said, amen, best thing you said tonight, Stuart Hill. Who needs college when you got crypto? I agree, Bacardi, man. Nice to see more professional school grads here. 100%. This is a very professional market. I'll be honest with you guys. We had some drama recently. Wow, we got some new Patreons. I didn't even notice. Thank you, guys. This is awesome. I'll give some shout-outs. Shout out to Julio Torres. Became a new Patreon. You'll be getting the trade alerts. So you became a trade alert Patreon. Patrick Davis. You're going to be getting our newsletter, our top 5 newsletter every week. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to Murphy Richard. Becoming a new Patreon. Shout out to Wooter. Thank you so much, brother. And then shout out to Jason Davis. If you guys are Patreons, also get on Discord, because you guys get that special role here on Discord as well. So not only do you get those benefits, the trade alerts and stuff that I pick out, I pretty much plan my portfolio a week in advance. So I was like, might as well just send that out to our Patreons, being that there are a lot of costs involved with building this community, and that helps out. So if you guys want to get the special Patreon thing right here, you also get this blue name here. It gives you access to this Patreon chat where I actually just pop in there every now and then. Let's pop in there right now. Hey, Scotty. Oh, he's not talking. Okay, they're probably watching the live stream. So let's go ahead and look at what do we have here? Did we look at DigiByte yet? I don't think we looked at DigiByte. No, we were just getting to it. So let's go ahead and look. George said I signed up today. Thank you, man. Awesome. I look forward to hearing more from you. I just got off the phone with my web designer, and he has the email list already set up and it looks beautiful. So we're gonna be setting that up. How many spots left for Patreon? I don't know. I added some new tiers because I had some people asking for a one-on-one, but I think there's only 1 spot left for that because I only have so many spots for that, and then I have another one for coin requests. So you would have to just look at it, Marquis. If you pull it up, just click become a Patreon, and then you can see. Don't marry your girl. Daryl said don't marry your girl. What do you mean? Verge just released. Released what? It released Wraith? They said they were going to release it before 2018, so he lied. Stephen Wright said, how do you think being added to Binance will affect the price of XRP? What is your best guess? Let me talk about something that will really help a lot of you guys. So, you guys ever wondered if a coin gets added to an exchange, will it rise in price? Here's what I'll tell you. It's a variable, and it's dependent upon what is the coin and where is it currently offered. So, what do I mean by that? This is what I mean. If there's a coin like Bitcoin Cash that was just released on Coinbase, but it was on all of these other exchanges before Coinbase, then no, it's not going to affect the price. Because here's the thing, if you really wanted Bitcoin Cash, you would have just transfer your Bitcoin to Bittrex, Polynix, or Binance, or any of these altcoins exchanges, Kraken, and bought your Bitcoin Cash. So there's no need to really figure that the price is going to go up because it's added to an exchange. Now, if XRP is not that available, like Electroneum, for example, is only available on Cryptopia, then there's certainly a chance that you can see price movements there. So it really depends, Steven. I don't know much about XRP. Once again, I don't talk about things I don't know of. That's not good. So I don't know much about that specific scenario, but hopefully that mindset and that insight could assist you in some way, shape, or form. Shout out to, wow, you got some new patrons here. Shout out to Richard Lowe. You'll be getting the trade alerts, brother. Thank you for joining the squad here. Let's look at DGB here as we get into this. XRP is only a Mercator and BitGrail, really. Okay. Well, if it is name, how much do you think it will be worth in the long term? What, Kareem? Sorry, I didn't get your previous one. I don't know what you're referring to. We talked about a lot of things. No, you got a lot going on. Send a super chat 5 minutes ago. You should check out Nebula. No breakout yet. Thank you, Keeber. I do appreciate that. Yes, I don't. If I missed it, I do appreciate it. But let me pull up NEB then. Let me pull up my super chat too, so I can see all of them. Oh, I do see that here. You should check out Nebula. Yeah, thank you, Keeber. I do see that here now. Sorry about that. I really do. Thank you so much for your super chat, brother. I probably should have taken a little bit more initiative on that one. We'll go ahead and pull up NEB after DGB. So I'll put that in my list here. So let's go ahead and look at what's going on with DigiByte. So you see here, there's obvious support levels, 370 or so Satoshis. We're seeing some clear resistance. What I like about this graph is the resistance is a little bit higher than our current price levels. So we're seeing resistance around 618 Satoshis. We did break out of this cup and handle. If you guys don't know what a cup and handle, oh, this is a really good time to show you guys this. So this is a cup and handle that was formed for DGB. If you guys look at this here and you pull up the cup and handle chart here under our Discord, once again, this is a free resource available for you guys. You can see this is exactly what happened here. You could have predicted this, guys. This right here would have allowed you guys to make profit. If you guys just knew about this pattern here, this cup and handle. You see, this is the cup and handle. There's a breakout point right here on the right. Guess what happened here? If you would have been on our Discord and you would have just split screen your screen like this and then put this right over here, you would have been able to predict this, guys. And then you wonder why you're not making as much money trading. You're not using indicators. So look at that. If you would have just done this and then say, oh, well, look at that. That looks kind of similar. This may be a cup and handle. Let me find out. Well, check this out. There's some depth. There's a base. There's a handle. There's a breakout point. This is where I would have purchased. Guess what would have happened? You would have been all profit right now. And then we found support where the breakout occurred. So if you guys are wondering why you're not making money trading, it's because you're not utilizing technical analysis. Guys, you know technical analysis of charts started in very long ago, and when the stock market started, it was extremely volatile compared to now where the stock market's boring and unvolatile, in which technical trading works a lot less, and you have all these algorithmic bots that are in the market that aren't in the crypto market yet. So this is your chance, guys, to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime, because you can use technical analysis with volatility. In order to utilize technical analysis, you need volatility. That's why you see all of these patterns here have a support and a resistance level. If it was just, oh, boring pattern, then you would not be able to use technical analysis charts. So very important you guys understand this. Once again, the Discord is free. The link is in the description below. There's no ads. There's a desktop version. A lot of people like to go to work and use their Discord. There's a mobile version. I highly recommend it. Shout out to our new Patreon, Jared Federico. Thank you so much, brother. You actually are going to be getting the trade alerts as well. Appreciate that. So we're going to take some requests on Discord in just a second. Let's go ahead and look here. Should I keep the chat up? Let's take a quick vote. Should I keep the chat up or not? Should I shut the chat off? Let's go ahead and look at DigiByte while I do that. So somebody said cup and handle on TRX. We'll have to check that out in just a sec. So let's I will keep the chat up. Somebody said yeah boy. Dustin Lee said shut it off. Shut it off, Naeem. Turn that off. Bruzy said wait, TRX. Let's look at TRX. We'll look at TRX after this coin here. So I'm gonna actually put TRX here on my to-do list after Nebula, and we'll check that out here. F Ripple. No, keep it up. Alright, Harmon. I'll do what you says, brother. You said it twice, man. Close chat and full screen, LOL. Oh, okay. Fine. Guys, Alan, he wants us to do this. We have to follow Alan. He's the admin. If you guys don't know Alan, shout out to Alan. He's our Discord / YouTube / everything administrator. He's actually gonna eventually be doing his own content. He's gonna be posting one of the best crypto videos in the world. I'm just kidding. I just put him on the spot really quick. So you see there's obviously support levels. Let's do the technical here, guys. Let's stop playing around. So let's go ahead and look at some patterns. What do we see here? Well, in the bigger picture, definitely see a triangle forming here. Let's go ahead and improve this here. So I like to look at triangles because I like to see where is this price going to start getting more and more narrow. What's interesting about this type of price movement is we're riding this support line here, and if we continue to ride this support line, this can become a very predictable chart. What is the key to making money in the stock market, the traditional market, the asset market, I mean any market, in this case the crypto market? The key is be predictable, have predictable patterns, have predictable plays, have predictable buys and predictable sells. Now what's interesting about this is there's a predictable pattern. We're following a support level. If it breaks this support level and this trend, then there could be some reversal movement occurring. However, it's not doing that right now. Matter of fact, we actually do see a head and shoulders here, it looks like. If you guys know what a head and shoulders is, this is the left shoulder, this is the right shoulder, this is the neckline, and this is the top of the head. If you guys want to see how that looks here, you can actually pull up the Discord right over here, pop up the head and shoulder right over here, and this is typically a sign of a reversal. However, this could always change, so don't be worried, but be aware that this is showing signs of a possible reversal. Would I buy at this point? Probably not, being that it just formed a head and shoulder. And then not only that, to me it looks like not only do we see, I mean, at one point it was ascending, but in reality what we're looking at here, very reminiscent of a chart that I was looking at earlier. Let me just verify here. I want to make sure that this is correct here. So okay, 100%. Yeah, I would say with a chart like this to just be a little bit cautious, because prices can end up going down, especially at these levels. We did form this top here with the head and shoulder. I would be extremely cautious of purchasing right now with this type of coin. I mean, it is going up, that's the one thing about it. What I would also do is this is an interesting chart. There's a lot of different price movements here in play. There's also this resistance level around 617 Satoshis. If it can continue to ride this triangle and continue to go up, and then eventually goes up around this level and then ends up breaking this resistance, there will more than likely be a breakout, a complete full-on breakout. But if it starts heading up and then starts decreasing, going down, that could potentially be the reversal of this uptrend. So that's what I would say with DigiByte. It's a little bit more of a complex chart, being that we see a couple different trend lines here. EMA, we're currently overlapping, we're not necessarily over it. And then not only that, the EMA itself is pointed completely horizontal. If you guys see here, if this was a pointer, it would be pointed that way, and that's not necessarily the best thing to see. You ideally want to see the EMA pointing up in regards to the prices moving up, but in this case the EMA is pointing horizontal, which could eventually start pointing down. But the good thing about this chart is RSI is low and volume is extremely low. We saw some high volume here, so all it takes is a little bit of volume to get pushed into DigiByte, and we can see this thing skyrocket. Or if it doesn't, then it could potentially see a sell-off, being that it just had these huge price movements, and I'm sure people want to take profit. So that's what I would say for a coin like DigiByte. Let's go ahead and look at this coin. Did that help out though? Did that help out? Let's look at the chat here. Did that help out? Happy New Year, Alvaro. Thank you so much, brother. This is some love making music. What? I don't even hear the music, so. Somebody said, thoughts on what will happen if Wraiths is not out by midnight? Do I think it's going to affect the price? I think some people will sell because of that, but I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, it's been canceled over 4 times now, so we'll see. It's midnight where I'm at. It's past midnight. Not to go off topic too much, but who won the design competition? Can't find their name. You know what? Good question. So we'll actually pick the design competition winner now. And I think the giveaway was for a free book, The Internet of Money. So if you guys don't know, one of my favorite books, it's the first book I ever read coming into, you know, the trading version or the trading aspect of Bitcoin. Before that, I mean, I'd known about Bitcoin since 2010. I'd had Bitcoin, I've used Bitcoin around 2010. But this book changed everything for me. One tip I can tell each and every one of you guys is, if you're investing, know what you're investing in. This book changed a lot for me. It's by Andreas M. Epithalamus. It goes into the blockchain ledger. It goes into the distributed version. It goes over decentralization, centralization, and then it really just breaks down Bitcoin at its core. I'd highly recommend this. This would also help a lot with understanding blockchain technology in general. So what I do want to do though is do a giveaway here. So yes, we actually did choose a couple winners here. I don't know if it was you, Jason, but I can definitely tell you this. Out of all of these, what I really enjoyed the most was this one right over here. I really liked Larson. He did a great job. These were alright. This one was actually kind of cool too. But I guess I can't pick a winner upon this because I actually asked again for somebody to actually just redo our logo, and that's what people did. But I really like our logo redesigned, so I guess I haven't picked a winner. But you know what, why don't we give away a book right now to somebody that's paying attention. So we'll do a book giveaway right now on the chat here, and I have a question for you guys. Which coin, whoever answers this first wins the giveaway on the YouTube chat. Which coin was created as a fork of Ripple? Let's see who wins the Internet of Money. We'll go ahead and give the Internet of Money away. Dustin Lee. Dustin Lee got it. Dustin Lee got it. There you go. Dustin Lee. Dustin, send me a message on Discord if you want to claim your coin or your book. So Dustin Lee won. I'm gonna go ahead and notate that. Good job, Dustin. Send me a private message on Discord, and then we'll go ahead and set that up, or send me a private message on Twitter. So good job, brother. Everybody's going in XLM, 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 stellar. Good one, guys. At least you're paying attention. So here's what we're gonna do tonight. We're not ending this. We're gonna be doing an open night out, open and available for everyone. It's gonna be on our Discord, guys. What you need to do is download Discord. If you guys want to talk to me, this is your opportunity, because this is a one-way communication channel. It's a live stream, right? Okay, let's get out of this picture. This is ridiculous. Whoever did this, I don't like you. I'm just kidding. This is ridiculous. I don't know why somebody submitted that. I guess it's a joke. Anyways, somebody said, what was the right answer? Stellar. Ali Istis. It was Stellar. Stellar was actually created as a fork of Ripple by the founder of Ripple, and now Stellar is a coin. It wasn't like the Bitcoin Cash fork where there's this huge debate and this huge controversy, these two communities just backlashing each other. It was just, let's go create Stellar, let's not talk about Bitcoin Cash. Kareem said, Naeem, how much do you think Ripple will be worth in the long term? I think long term, you can never predict price in general, Kareem. Remember, you can never predict price or magnitude of price movements, but you can always determine price movements. Right now, for me, I think Ripple's on its way up. How high will it go? Who knows? But I can definitely see it starting to head towards, I mean, people were surprised that it went past $1 and then it went past 2. I mean, it can go past 3 and then 4 and then 5 and then 6. So my mentor taught me this: never believe anybody that has an extreme ideology on either course, whether it's positive or negative. So always keep that in mind here. So how about this, guys? If you guys want to do more giveaways on these live streams, let's take a quick poll. So we'll pull up our live stream video here. So youtube.com/snipers/live. Let's take a poll really quick. If you guys want to do more giveaways, then like this video. Let's see if we get a lot of likes. Like this video if you guys think we should do more giveaways. Let's go ahead and see if this, if you guys do. Let's refresh. 117, and now we're at 121. Okay, I guess you guys don't want to do more giveaways. All right. Well, that was fun for the first. Oh, look at that, 132. Okay, I think. All right, we won that one. All right, sounds good. Looks like we definitely succeeded there. 141 now. Okay, so you guys obviously like the giveaway, so we'll do more giveaways now in our videos, guys. I'm really excited to give away books, though. I think that's really smart. That was super egotistical. Oh, yeah, I'm super smart. No, that's not what I meant. I think it's really going to be beneficial for you guys. I think it's going to help you guys get smart. But seriously, I think that's what it's going to do. I think you guys are going to really be enlightened with wisdom and knowledge by, you know, obviously paying attention to these live streams, knowing that there may be a giveaway at the end, and then also the ones that do win the giveaway have the ability to read a book that they may have not purchased on their own, which is interesting. So just to do something real quick, guys. So right now, this is one-way communication. I'm talking to you guys. Dylan said, "Are you a fortune teller?" I'm talking to you guys, but you guys are not talking to me, and that's what we're going to be doing after this live stream. We're going to be heading over to our first ever night owl for 2018. It's going to be an open night owl. It's under live stream, and it's going to be under night owl here. So it's not going to be Patreon only. It'll be an open night owl for all of you guys watching this video right now. So if you don't have Discord, head over there. If you don't have a mic, you can just listen in. If you're an introvert, you can listen in. You don't have to talk, but we really get into some uncensored topics about cryptocurrency. We really go over the top coins. I'm just kidding. But we kind of do. I answer your questions. We talk about things that matter, and it's always been a different night. That's the best way to put it. It's been unique every time. We've had some good nights, some weird nights, and some really good nights. So, Stephen Waite said, I am talking to you, son. It's not a cup and handle anymore. Let's go ahead and finish up these coins, guys. So we do have a couple requests here I do want to complete. So we looked at DigiByte. I kind of did my quick analysis here. Let's pull up NEB. We did get a super chat. I do appreciate that. Let's pull up NEB right now and minimize this. So we'll go ahead and pop this open, guys. Oh, you guys like my background? Hopefully you do. Nebula. NEB. Oh, no. So this is probably a super small coin because it's not pulling up my coin market or my trading view. I do apologize. That may mean I can't actually go over this one. Somebody said, Mr. Sanchez said it was a figure of speech. What was a figure of speech, brother? So, yeah, this is probably not going to work, guys, just to be honest with you. Because if we do have to pull it up here, there's only much analysis I can do. As an ICO, I would have to really do in-depth knowledge. Here's what I do like. Obviously, there's not much price manipulation. I don't like to invest in coins under 100 million. This is not under 100 million. This is over 100 million. So that is a good thing. It also looks to see that we did see a quick breakout here. What I would say, I can't do a technical analysis, but at least this isn't completely diluted. Like if you pull up XVG BTC, you can see this is just a ridiculous chart. Well, let's go ahead and I thought we were on TradingView. But look at this. It's crazy. And obviously with Nebula, it's not. So here's something I can add value in. I don't think this has been pumped yet. It's not overvalued. Just based on what I'm seeing with this chart, it's not speculative. It doesn't have a speculative valuation yet. You know, a lot of these coins in this bubble have a speculative valuation rather than an intrinsic value, which is what you're looking for. So with a coin like this, I would say to be cautious. You know, do your due diligence. Remember, I have my 4 keys to looking up ICOs. Number 1, look at the team involved. Number 2, look at the potential for mass adoption. Number 3, does it solve a problem? And number 4, do you have an intuition, a good feeling about investing in this coin? So hopefully that helps out. If it does become a little bit more popular, I can definitely do more of an in-depth analysis. I'm definitely trying my best. And let's go ahead and pull up Tron. Tron! So we're seeing this beautiful, beautiful cup and handle form. The handle right here on the right-hand side is forming just as expected. EMA is now pointing horizontal. Doesn't look like it's pointing down just yet. But this is a cup and handle. This is a free and clear cup and handle, guys. So if you look at what a cup and handle looks like, if you pull up our Discord here, once again, go to Trading 101. And then if you look at the cup and handle here, you guys can see exactly what this indicates. So you see this initial price increase, you see this rounding, and then a breakout point on that right-hand side. That's exactly what we're seeing here. There's going to be a potential for a breakout. Right now would be a good buying level if it does go past this resistance level, which completes the breakout pattern because that's where the handle is. And then if it does continue to break out, I can definitely see this going upwards. The biggest thing is the resistance here on top is around 380 Satoshis. So what I would say as a technical analysis, I would say this. Watch out for this resistance, but at the same time, this could be a breakout. There's a cup and handle at the top, which is interesting. It's not something you see quite often. So good chart. I don't see anything wrong with it. I do have Tron in my long-term portfolio. And with that, guys, I want to get some opinions, guys. What do you think about this new stream layout? Is this a lot more efficient? Do you guys think this is a lot better, higher quality? Do you guys like these analysis a lot nice? Like, does it, do you guys feel better about this? What do you guys say? Somebody said Verge is tanking hard. Let's pull up Verge while we Start heading over this night owl. Yep, there you go. I would put in a sell, guys. So once again, we called out Verge's descent, guys. Descent. Remember, head and shoulders. What's a head and shoulders? It's a reversal. Guys, pay attention, guys. Look at this. Check this out. Head and... Oh, no. You know what? The true head and shoulders is right here. Double top is what this is. Sorry. It's a double top. But check this out, guys. Double top. Look at this. How does a double top look? Right over here. First top, second top, breakout, and trend reversal. Well, what was the current trend? Current trend was positive. Now it's a reversal, so trend is going to be negative. So definitely watch out if you have your position now. This could end up going down. We'll see if this breaks. I don't think it's broken yet. The wicks of the candle did break, but not the actual candle itself. So that's always something positive to look at. And we're going to go ahead and start heading towards our night owl in just a sec, guys. Do you have any other... Somebody said... Daniela Wax said, yes, this is excellent. Awesome. Thank you, Danielle. Take emotions out of the stream, Neb. That is funny. Much better, Bacardi man. Thank you, brother. Chucky said yes. George said yes. John Grant said good to go. Way better. Yes, great. Awesome. Smooth. That's what I'd like to hear. Thank you. Matthew said full screen, don't show chat. That's fine. I don't want to bombard your screens, guys. Yes, but you jumping around, zooming in and out, it hurts. I'm sorry, man. I get a little excited here, talking crypto. I have a Discord channel for Pump and Dump. Yeah, we don't need you, brother. Let's kick this guy out of here. Put him in timeout. Nothing against you, brother, but we don't promote here. This is a value-driven community, and we're going to talk more about that tonight, about our plans for 2018. Shout out to William Boone, just became a Patreon, and that means that you will be also receiving your trade alerts. Shout out to Crypto with Bright. Big shout out to Crypto with Bright. Also becoming a Patreon, you'll be getting your trade alerts. Michael Bennett, you'll be getting trade alerts as well. Jared Federico, trade alerts for you. John Young, oh, you will be actually getting a portfolio review. So thank you for being a new Patreon, brother. You'll be getting that portfolio review as well for being a VIP. So thank you so much. Thank you, Jonathan Hines, $10 super chat for no question. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, brother. That really means a lot, man. You guys are awesome. We have some huge plans, guys. We got this new setup here. Obviously, there's a green screen behind me now. A lot of cool stuff. We got the new mic here. We got tons of new equipment that we need to set up. I got Streamlabs right over here. So we're going to be setting all this stuff up to make sure you guys can get the highest quality content for sure. How can we get rid of your noggin? Where's my noggin? Jared Federico said, loving the stream. Vesna said, much improvement. That's awesome. Good to hear, guys. Jonathan Hines, $10. Yeah. IOTA buying. Opinion on Quant Stamp. Omar, I would want to do... I've done a little bit on that. I haven't done enough. Jared Federico said, the way you say my name is awesome. Jared Federico. Rico. Is that how you say it? I missed the painting that was behind you, Larson. That's fine, man. I'm sure you do. You're a graphics designer, so you know how it is. What streaming software are you using? I am using... what am I using? Streaming what? Streaming Labs, I think? Or XSplit. EOS, one of my favorite coins. Ahmed, I love EOS. I think it's Ethereum on steroids. Veer said much, much better. Thank you, brother. Good. Please go over ADA. Herman, I think we did ADA, brother. Did we? Let's go ahead and pull it up. I don't think we did ADA. We didn't talk about that. Did we do TRX yet? Yeah, we just did, right? ADA. Okay. Well, here's the thing with ADA. If you look at this EMA, it's pointing down. So this may start heading down. Not much support level. I think the support level I would consider around 4,600. So I would watch out. It is at all-time high levels right now. So be careful with a coin like this. If it drops before this support, it could end up going back down to previous support around 2,826. If I were to set a buy order for this, I would watch this. I don't know if I would personally buy this, though. It's a little bit high in my opinion. Or this is Cardano. You know, I would say let this channel ride out and then see what happens if it does cross this resistance line on the top. If it does, we could just see another run up. I mean, Cardano is a great coin. I don't see why we won't see any growth in 2018 for a coin like this. I mean, we did break out of this channel. We can once again break out of this. It reminds me of a lot of Ripple as well, because you see these consistent price patterns. So Ripple is definitely something that has intrigued me over the past couple of days, being that it's acting as a hedge against Bitcoin, which isn't typically something you see, but that's why I think in 2018 we're going to see a lot of shifts in how the market works and fluctuates and values itself. Made a couple decent trades using your advice in this video. Appreciate the good work. We'll see you in Discord soon. I don't give advice, dude. We don't give financial advice here. What are you talking about? But thank you, man. I'm sure you enjoy the content is what you meant. Shout out to Jamal. Just became a new patron. You'll be getting your, Mr. Asim, you'll be getting your trade alerts. So good to have you on, brother. Do you think Ripple will reach $100 in the long term? Well, Kareem, that's another price question. It's the second price question you asked me. Remember, you can't determine price. That's not something that, if you know somebody that can determine price, then, I mean, give them my phone number. I'd love to talk to them. Real Life said, can you do Storm, ADA, or Litecoin? I'll do Litecoin just to have a little bit of some giggles here. I'm just kidding. Nothing wrong with Litecoin, but, sorry, let me delete this here. So what I'm seeing with Litecoin here, if we pull up this chart here, let's go ahead and look at Litecoin. Obviously, we're seeing this descending pattern. I mean, at least in the Satoshi value. You can see here as well. You can easily draw this out. See this pattern that's descending. We had a couple channels form, which I can actually remove these graphs here right now just to make this a little bit clearer for you guys. Let's go ahead and remove this. So we are seeing a reversal here. It looks like this is breaking its previous trend. If it does break beyond this level here, I think that if it breaks upon here, this could be a potential buy, guys. Obviously, Litecoin has been going down in value over the past couple of days. However, that could also be a potential place for you to make a purchase. So I would watch Litecoin a little bit longer. I don't really like to make trades during a descending pattern like this where it's just going on a straight descent. If you guys look here, this is the pattern that's descending. It did just break out of that just minimally, but for the most part it is descending. Something you want to be careful about, unless it starts forming a horizontal pattern and starts to really shape up and mature, then I can definitely see this as a potential buy soon, being that we may see a breakout right now, but this could always go down and start heading down and continuously going down and following the pattern that has been following. RSI has been low, volume has been extremely low compared to what we saw around December 6th of 2017, which was literally last year, guys. I'm just kidding. So volume is low. This could be just an under watched coin right now, which could eventually go up in value. You never know. So that's kind of what happened to Ripple. Nobody paid attention until people paid attention. Isn't that funny? So let's go ahead and check out what you guys are saying here. Thank you, bro. You are the man. You're welcome, Real Life. Thank you, brother. I'd love to see you on our Discord. So what we're going to start doing, guys, we're going to head over to our Discord. This is a free resource we have where you guys can learn graphs, learn charts, look at the recommended book list, learn all of the resources, but more importantly, engage in the community. We're going to be under this Night Owl tab. As you can see, it's pretty filled up right now. We're going to have an awesome Night Owl. Not as filled as usual. Most people are probably in New Year's engagements. However, we are going to head here where we can actually talk one-on-one. If you want to just listen in, you can listen in. This is open to anyone, boy, girl, man, woman, lady, men, black, white, yellow, red, anybody can come in here. And I love the Night Owls because I actually get to talk and interact with you guys, and it's just awesome. I had an awesome interaction with a couple of you guys today on one-on-one, so that's always fun. Once again, guys, I enjoyed this. I hope you did as well. We do these live streams every night, and we do a video in the daytime. So once again, I want to give a couple shout-outs to our new Patreons. Thank you so much for your pledge, guys. Duncan Cameron, thank you so much, brother. Edwin Jimenez, you'll be getting your trade alerts, brother. Thank you so much for the support. And that's pretty much it for today, guys. Once again, if you guys are interested in posting your own crypto video here, what I would highly recommend is get in contact with creators that you guys see that are pretty much under the table, nobody's paying attention to. Let them know that we have an opportunity for them to get attention. We actually posted a video recently from one of our first content creators. He actually got the most amount of subs that day, and the most amount of subscribers he got, you know, in the whole month he got on the day we posted this video for him. So he got a ton of exposure, and you know, I definitely want to see more of you guys on the Snipers Tube channel or other content creators. So if you guys know any crypto chicks, crypto girls, crypto guys, or crypto anything, and they have high quality content and can meet our criteria here, then they're more than welcome to get in. How do you join the Discord? Here's how you join the Discord, brother. There's a link in the description, more DigiByte. If you click the link in the description, you can actually get in to our Discord. It's a free resource. There's a mobile version, a desktop version, and a web version. You can access the Night Owl through all versions. So it's going to be under live stream Night Owl here, and we can actually chat here. This is where we get real uncensored content. So just so you guys are aware of that. Did you guys enjoy this live stream? Gideon said, I just woke up. What did I miss? You missed a lot, man. But you pretty much missed XVG is starting to form a double top heading towards a reversal. We looked at ADA, we looked at Ripple. A lot of them are pretty much maturing their graphs right now. Some of them are good buys, some of them are not. That's kind of a roundabout of what we talked about. Rick Murda said, yeah, brother. Wade Miller said, sure. T-Map Winslow said, link to Night Owl, please. Scott LaRock just posted it. There you go. Or it's in the description. Very nice, Larson. Thank you. Brandon H said, yay. Danielle or Daniela? Maybe you can tell me at the Night Owl, Danielle. It's Danielle, I think. Yeah, no A. So Danielle Wax. Awesome. I can't post this in the live chat, but that's why the spaces are here. Hey, the J Young. You're going to get timed out, brother. Don't be posting that stuff. We don't do pump and dumps here. If you guys want to do pump and dumps, go elsewhere, because that's not what this community is about. Stephen Waite said, yes, I did enjoy. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Shreya said yes. Danielle. Okay, she corrected me. Awesome, guys. Sounds good. I'll see you guys at the Night Owl. Why are you skipping XRB? Whoa. Did you just challenge me, sir? I'm not skipping anything. I got nothing to hide. XRB? You can't even do XRB. So that's why I skipped it. Alright, guys. See you at the Night Owl. Link is in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in. And once again, like always, guys, what do we say when we leave? Snipers